After 8 episodes into the new Marvel Studios TV show, Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, officially enters the MCU. Episode 8 of She-Hulk Attorney at Law delivers in blending the big-scale fun of the MCU with the more grounded and street-level heroes of Daredevil. Daredevil is just one of the many names making their return to Marvel television. Charlie Cox was refreshing to see on the show, and to have in the MCU. It's vital to bring back Foggy Nelson and Karen from the Netflix run as well, in my opinion. But Charlie Cox took this opportunity to return as Matt Murdock to redo the suit of the vigilante. His character also doesn't seem to be the exact same variant from the Netflix show, but we can only wait for his show Daredevil Born Again to explain the main differences. As for this episode, Matt Murdock and Jen Walters clicked, She-Hulk and Daredevil clicked, and this episode was by far the best and worth the wait. Hello there, Joel from Real Talk Movies here. I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit the like button if you can. Help me reach my sub goal by hitting that red subscribe button. Click that bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. Now let's get on to today's topic. Episode 8 is titled Ribbit and Ribbit, and despite the silly title, it plays a major role as a preference to a notable comic book character. Jen is called to represent a new client, Eugene Patilio Jr., who damaged his super suit. Patilio is apparently going around calling himself Leapfrog, based on Frogman, a notable character from the comics found in many Daredevil publications. He seeks to sue the individual who designed his suit, which happens to be a twist. Jen Walters discovered that the individual is Luke Jacobson, the same guy who designed her suit and dress for the gala. She seeks Luke for a quick settlement for her client, but Luke refuses. He also told her that he won't be making her gala dress either anymore. Jen is then forced to face Luke and his lawyer in court. In walks Matt Murdock from Hell's Kitchen. Matt and Jen go at it over in the courtroom over the privacy of superhero identities. Matt gets one up on Jen using the revoking of the Sokovia Accords to make his legal point. I think this is just another brilliant way to bring in Matt Murdock into the MCU, and I think that him sort of stepping in and representing all the other superheroes and their secret identity just makes sense, especially with Daredevil being in the forefront of the Kingpin and many other supervillains. Jen's client lets a line slip about using the suit not as instructed in the middle of the court and gets the case tossed aside. She's more than done with him and leaves to the bar to go grab a drink. There, Matt Murdock finds her and tells her about the life of a lawyer in Hell's Kitchen. The show did a great job not going too much into explaining Matt Murdock in the original Netflix run. If you watched the first 2 seasons, you should be solid on all the references in this episode. While the two shared nice banter in the court, the two have also shared quite the chemistry during the bar scene. Tatiana Maslany and Charlie Cox need to share the screen more often because the two are very enjoyable to watch together. You definitely feel a genuine connection between the two characters, and it's really nice to have that in the MCU again. Elektra might need a word with Matt, however. I don't think she'll be very cool with him taking off to LA and smooching it up with She-Hulk. But we'll see in Daredevil Born Again how different Hell's Kitchen is, including Nelson and Murdock. Meanwhile, both Matt and Jen storm off to dealing with calls from their clients. Jen's former client, Patilio Jr., is holding Luke hostage. Daredevil goes on a hunt for Patilio Jr. when he discovers that his client was taken. Then She-Hulk steps in and stops the pursuit. Get more banter from the two as Daredevil proves to hold his own against the Hulk. Later, She-Hulk uses her thunderclap to throw Daredevil off of his feet. Clap damaged his senses, much like his fight with the Punisher in Season 2 of the Netflix run. Jen unmasks Daredevil and is shocked to see Matt Murdock under the mask. After a quick and flirty chat, the two decide to join forces and save Luke. Jen needs her dress for the gala, so she hopes that this will put her back in his good graces. The two plan their way inside to the lair of the Leapfrog. Matt tells Jen about his ability to hear heartbeats from far away. She tries to play it cool, try to keep her heartbeat from racing, but Matt Murdock gives her a look that he can still hear it. The hallway scene was a nice reference to the super famous and incredibly shot hallway sequence from the Netflix run. She-Hulk later comes through the roof as more of Patilio Jr.'s forces arrive. They save Luke and Jen gets her dress for the gala. Both her and Matt sit together and decide to sleep with each other, knowing that they have a very short time together. Matt only had one night in LA before flying back, so it was the walk of shame for him in the next morning. Jen Walters wakes up and preps for the gala, and there she receives an award for her work as a lawyer. However, the screen behind her glitches and delivers mixing messaging on She-Hulk. Jen is angered to see her and another guy in bed together recorded. She goes into a massive rage and destroys the screen behind, while shaking the ground below her as well. Authorities arrive, and as you can see in Jen's eyes, how much control she's lost. The next episode will of course follow up on this plotline and the role Intelligentsia is playing in this season. The group seems to be going out there to make a bad name for She-Hulk and Jen Walters for some sort of reason and for some sort of motive. We'll have to wait for the conclusion and the finale to see who exactly this group of people are and what their major beef with She-Hulk is. I've been enjoying this season, and it seems to have found its proper footing despite some criticism and stumbles early. This whole season has been a tug-of-war between the responsibilities of She-Hulk and Jen Walters. This episode was fun, and I like how the Matt referenced Hell's Kitchen specifically. We saw Charlie Cox as a really good lawyer in Spider-Man No Way Home, but here we got to see his character shine and return in the best way possible. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode and this season so far, and let me know how excited you guys are for the finale. Leave this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out some of my other videos or the playlist on your screen right now. This has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you soon.